What the hell is going on? What have you been building up to these last few weeks? What are you ranting about now that I should really care? Nothing much. Just, I appreciate the teachers that I've had growing up. You know, they've taught me some valuable things. They've taught me valuable lessons, for that matter. And just have left a pretty positive impact on my life for the most part. And I'm sure that you guys can say the same thing. Teachers are a great and wonderful thing that we have. And it just kind of sucks that they get basically paid a pittance. They get paid better than a fry cook, but not by much. And I just think that that really sucks. As well, that's actually the point that I've been getting to, is we should pay teachers more than what we do. And it's not just the teachers. I just thought the teachers would be a great way to allude to it. Not to mention, I did actually want to talk about some of those things anyway. But I just think that we value things really wrong here in this country. I mean, teachers get paid shit, while musicians get paid millions of dollars for one album. They get paid probably literally millions of dollars once again for just doing one tour. And then you have these crybaby athletes out there that want more money to play for a team, and when they don't get it, they go somewhere else and still get the more money, these hundreds of millions of dollars. And then you have these actors that get paid millions of dollars again. Why are we paying them so much money? What is the point? Who cares? I know I could deal without half of these actors. I know I can deal with a good portion of these musicians. And I'm pretty sure that last season the Detroit Lions could have dealt without half their players and would have done about the same. Regardless, why do we pay those people literally hundreds of millions of dollars, and a teacher gets paid slightly better than a fry cook? It's not just the teachers either. We're talking people who service your car, like they change the oil or they work at a gas station. People who operate a greenery, a greenhouse. They don't get paid anything. Actually, didn't make a list, and I'm going to cheat and look at my list because my mind's blank right now. Certain farmers don't make that much. Depends on where you are farming at and what you're raising. You know, sometimes you got good cattle, sometimes you got bad cattle, sometimes you got good corn, sometimes you got bad corn. Depends on location, and it depends on what they need and what you're raising. Fry cooks, yeah, they get paid shit, and they do kind of deserve it because it's mostly geared towards high school students or those who can't graduate. Yes, so yes, they get paid shit. They more or less don't need to make that much money per se. However, other food handlers, like at your local steak place, they still don't get paid anything, and they really should. You know, the cooks, the dishwashers, and everybody else who works there. I mean, these waiters and waitresses literally get paid crap, and they just hope that they impress you well enough to get a tip out of it. Someone needs to, and coming from a fat guy, I appreciate all of my food handlers out there. So anybody who is a food handler in any way, shape, or form, you're one of my heroes. So, moving along. I have on the list dry cleaning laundry, and I was contemplating if I should bring that up or not. Dry cleaning is a luxury, yes. But those who work at / operate a coin laundromat still don't get paid that much. And actually, if you do not have a functioning washer or dryer, or it's on the fritz for whatever reason, and you go down there, yeah, it's a needed service, and they don't get paid that much for it. And I've actually known a couple of owners personally, and they basically just make enough to get by. They pay their bills, and that's about it. They're not really living in the laps of luxuries here. So, skipped over that. Oh well. Oh, here we go. You have nurses. Nurses do make good money if you've been there a while. Like if you've been there about 15, 20 years, you have to be there before you actually get paid good money. But if you're just starting out, or you're a candy striper, you don't get anything. And then even if you're one of those live-in nurses, or hospice nurses or something else like that, again, you don't get paid anything, and everybody always needs health care. So why is it that these people that we need and that we rely upon to live, thrive, and survive get paid nothing, and these athletes, musicians, and other forms of entertainers get paid boohoo money? One of these people, there's a band that could make more money than I'll see in my entire life in one album. Why? I think we just need to switch over. We should actually strive to be teachers. We should strive to be nurses. We should strive to be farmers. We're losing our farmlands in this country. We're losing teachers in this country. We're losing everything in this country that actually matters. There's hospitals that are going under because no one really gets paid anything, so when they do get any revenues, they're lucky to break even. There's a lot of nurses that are being laid off because of lack of funds. We just need to focus our monies in the right fashion, and if we are a nice combined voice, maybe we can turn that around. Maybe what we should be able to do is set the money limit or set the money level on how important it is. If it's actually something we need, a service that is required, they should get paid more. And if it's just for fits and shiggles, then no. Maybe people will actually stay being a teacher instead of trying to be an actor. Now, I'm not saying every job out there that is needed is not paid well. I mean, you get some good contractors out there that get paid well. The architects, some of them do get paid well. And there are some other jobs out there that get paid well. I'm also not saying that I'm not going to cover all of the crappy jobs and underappreciated jobs. There's actually a guy out there who does that on a regular basis on TV and gets paid a lot of money to do that, for those of you who don't know. I'm just saying that we need to appreciate the underpaid who we really do thrive and survive on. Now, the guy on TV who does deal with the underdogs of the shitty jobs and whatever else, some of those are kind of what I classify as a luxury job. We don't really need their services per se. I'm not saying that they're not valued. I'm just saying that if it was gone, you really wouldn't notice it, and it probably wouldn't matter as much. I mean, I really don't care about people who recycle owl droppings to do this, that, and the other thing, and I really don't care. And it's not something you really want to be watching while trying to have supper half the time. So, but we just need to we need to raise our voices and say, hey, this is wrong. We need to switch our values around. And those who actually matter in this world need to get paid more. And those who don't matter should get paid shit. That's all I'm really saying. So that's what I've been building up to the last few weeks. I'm sure that there's been a few letdowns, and I really don't care. I just really do feel strongly about this. I know a couple of teachers. I have a teacher and a faculty member, I have no idea what the hell she does, in the family, so I just really do feel for them alone. There's a couple of nurses in the family. Oh, and security guards. Security guards don't get paid shit either. We've got security guards in the family as well. So, I mean, these security guards, depending on where you're at, they put their lives at risk. Yes, there are some people that do just kind of watch the monitors, and there are the mall cops, and I understand that, but there are some security people that are out there that put their lives at risk on a regular basis. And I don't think that they should just be paid shit. I think they should get paid the same as cops, because, cops put their lives on the line, they get paid better. It's kind of like a nurse, you just start off on the force, you don't get paid that much, but the longer you're there, you do get paid more. Security guards, you get paid shit the whole time. You can be there 30 years and still get paid shit. So, that's it for this week. Next week, I'll do a little bit of a different subject so that you guys aren't completely annoyed. Until next week, bye-bye.